소바.
또 OMG가 경기 끝나고 저희한테 악수를 청하지 않은 것도 좀 기분이 별로 좋지 않았고, 그래서 이번에 꼭 복수하고 싶어요.
He really is impressive, and especially to see that. We've seen it happen. You know, we've seen mid go to that. We've seen AD carries go to support, with never with these results that Loveland's had on his change.
He definitely
We've seen teams put their AD carry on something that didn't exactly work, but again, to try and stop that, this is my pattern, this is what we're doing. Sometimes it has worked out for him, sometimes it has. We're on to the Rift for our 40th game of the day. Well, 40 behind us with the extra game. We're on a 41 now. SKT versus OMG. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and they are heading for each other's jungles.
All right, so OMG already with the early moves up top, and Big Pamillo gets the lane ward down. No members of SKT, or not enough members of SKT T1 able to auto attack there.
Let's see what they have to do on this. OMG getting themselves quite deep, but they are safe with power and numbers. They're quite spread, OMG, or rather SKT right now.
This three-man hit squad has gotten behind Impact, and he's by himself over lane. There's no wards up in the top lane, so SKT make the call to bring their jungler over. They've done this before, though. Usually it's been late, and they've actually failed these 2v1 or 2v3 defenses. Loveland was fine against Bengi.
Oh, the blue ward. The blue ward is still there. They didn't take a high amount of farm. There's the attack onto Piglet. Arcane Shift is out, but the Elastic Slingshot forces the flash. That's going to be down up until 10 minutes. That is definitely on the mind of OMG, but so is a kill. The exhaust goes down. They are destroying the summoner spells in SKT's lane right now, and they're happy of it.
Both flashes and the exhaust
right now, though.
This may be that reason.
They trade skill shots.
They wanted the pressure on it. Oh my gosh, he gets the repel. He would have been squashed on that one. Bengi make it out. A beautiful charm there. The gap closes, stop. Sand gets into the fight, and he gets the condemn against the wall. First, stick with the rings for mana regen. And right now, we gotta remember that Cool's been getting the blue buffs. Faker's going in on this without the blue. Cool now to answer. What? And no! There must have been something wrong in the engagement. That would only be stopped due to a peripheral, due to something not working. And we have to, as we saw, Faker. So they're trying to build up that.
Oh, here we go. There it is.
Back into the
Cool gets the outplay.
The true shot barrage. No one saw that coming.
Oh, I was so wrong. The cooldown was up on Dark Spear. Takes Faker down, but Piglet's got Faker's back. He's able to answer with the snipe.
Let's watch that again.
Yeah, let's watch that again. Faker, he was able to dodge. So look at the sidestep from Tool, expecting that. Faker, then he just bursts him down. Ooh. There's the Dark Spear and the Ignite Tip plus auto attack.
Faker actually could have lived CS to 76. Cool doing some work in that mid lane, and we have to consider they've once again. They didn't give him time to blink. Right back on him. SKT is now on a mission, and they are starting to execute.
No fair, Faker. You brought 3 people this time.
He is no phony.
Oh
my lord! That was more damage than he expected. Hit with everything and anything. The turret goes down. This is just after a kill. Loveland's out of the fight with a passive down. They continue on to Big Pamillo. Big Pamillo now going to go down. If it's one thing, that means it's going to be 2, 3, or even 4 things for SKT. They will not stop.
Really bad timing from the flanking there from Big Pamillo coming in with his ultimate. That the turret just went down. All of SKT are there, and there's no Zac to be found. That was a very, very poor engage from OMG. And Cool gets charmed again!
The max range charm, the lockup, the knockdown, the takedown. Bengi gets the kill there.
Sod going in!
Way too close. The exhaust is there, but it's not going to be enough. They are going to fall one after the other in the I think I can mentality. But I think I can. They really can't.
SKT can. They're going 3 turrets in a row and another kill.
I stopped at 4 and 5. They're going for 6, 7, 8. Inhibitor turret at 12 minutes. OMG could lose their first game here.
Zac still not joining the fight. He does not want part of this. Everyone who's walked over there has died.
That is going to slow down. We can't say it's going to end yet. Losing their first game members here with super minions in the base.
Zac still yet to make an appearance here, and he's going to clear out the minions in the mid. So OMG have to abandon this turret or forfeit their lives again.
Another turret goes down. Quick and consecutive. Very methodical here by SKT as they go one after the other. 30 seconds. As Jat says, these are the dangerous turrets to fight behind. So easily can you be pincered from that backwards position. People can just come around from the outside of your base. Right now, SKT is showing full 5 in the front, but Faker is going to try to go around that backside. Going is going to be a human turret here, sensing out where the movement is coming in from SKT. Oh my word, Big Pomelo chugging back a potion right there as he tries to save his own life. He will not be able to engage in this next fight. And this minion wave is going to be in the turret.
17 minutes in, and SKT have already taken after that turret, every outer turret.
Yep.
This is pretty much setting records right now.
When we see OMG really taking that damage into consideration now, the last kills were in favor of not last kills, but the last amount of kills were in favor of OMG. That was 2-1. It quickly became 7-2, and OMG was like, wow, we can't fight. We are going to have to give up these turrets. The threshold and the impact that the items were grabbed at for SKT has completely swayed this game and is now going to equal that inhibitor once again in mid.
OMG have to be very careful about those skill shot CCs right now that SKT are throwing out, because SKT are pretty much saving Crescendo for the counter engage.
Oh, a good stun there. Impact goes in instantly, not letting anybody help going as he goes into the fight. Loveland goes down. He's going to be coming back up from the passive. Piglet trying to help out Impact as he goes down. San's going to be coming up big here, but he turns. He doesn't decide to shoot Piglet. They're trying to help each other out here, but the focus of what they're doing is actually hurting them.
The inhibitor does go down in the aftermath, so even though they're...
But not anymore. They are just waiting.
SKT are just trying to bait this one. Okay, so the thing is, when you bait Baron like this with a team that SKT has, they have everyone with the ability to jump over the wall except for Sona. So as long as Sona can get her auras at least extending over this wall, SKT can jump right over this wall and grab OMG.
Oh, there's a good
they
slingshot
go in. The Baron's low.
Cool grabs Faker. They are able to grab the Baron. Bengi picks that one up with the smite. Almost getting that down there. They are going to disengage for a bit. This is OMG going back in on Impact. He says, all right, let's party. Gets himself out. He's wasting a good amount of time here.
Goes in with the category.
SKT picking up all the objectives on the list right now. They have all the names, numbers. The camps are theirs as well. OMG still somehow holding on to that gold lead, keeping it within a 5 to 6K deficit, which is beyond me with 7 turrets down, but that is exactly how you get back into a game. The chances look quite slim right now.
OMG have been playing with an inhibitor down since the 12-minute mark around there, so that means at least they have had a steady flow of minions coming into their base, making it a little bit easier for them to farm that up. There goes Faker!
But it is not their base, seemingly. SKT trying to get a second one out of this game. They do get good damage on the turret, re-prepping another one. This is going to open it up. The True Shot Barrage pressing them off. You can see going, still not having home guard boots. It's not something he can pick up. The fight goes in. An obliteration for 2 members of OMG. They look like they can turn on the Nexus turrets here, but it's going to be the Let's Bounce. Going trying to thwart them off of the turrets, and they're going to do what they can to demolish what they can in the base, and then head for the Nexus.
Another inhibitor down. SKT definitely look like they're going to finish this one off. This was mostly about that mid lane action there that extended for several minutes.
We said it all week. This tournament is mid lane focused. Faker coming up huge for his team. A sliver of health, living still on the outside as well. They take down San. They have taken down Cool, and this could be the Nexus as well. Cool will respawn. Going has fallen in the previous fight. SKT will put a tarnish on OMG's record in the group stage with this win.
They end up with identical records then, having traded wins.
Yep.
And they go into quarters on equal footing.
I guess that's the way that it would have happened. They got their revenge. They weren't too happy. Their hands were not shaken. And I think they may get it this time. They do. Really valiant game played by both of these teams. You can see SKT, that smile on their face.
Did we get a final count on how many consecutive kills there were at the mid lane there with that one single push from SKT?